welcome you guys. It is already time for your practice. So taking as much time as you need to come to a tall spine. That could be legs cross sit bones, it could be hips to heels hero's pose. And if you come to that tall spine and you find a comfortable spot for the hands to rest, and then you close down your eyes. I want you to just kind of be in your space. So whatever feeling, whatever body sensations are there, try just to be with them. Sometimes I know that sounds a little ridiculous. But if you notice, we start to interject all of our own busy work, other things to do, instead of actually just paying attention to maybe how you feel today, physically, mentally, emotionally. Maybe how you feel in your body, so like the actual physical body sensations. And that's kind of part of just taking it all in. Showing up to the mat, present to work from here, not where you were yesterday, not where you want to be. And listening. Listening to not only my words, because if I tell you to do something or I give you a cue or a guide, if it doesn't feel good in your body, if it's not possible at that moment, don't listen to it. Listen to what your body does. Listen to the sensations. Just your natural instinct of knowing what to do. So when you are ready for your practice, taking as much time as you need to, handful of big breaths in, handful of big breaths out, set things down today. Whether it's busy work, whether it's a bad day, whether it's just a hard time, confusion, and then find your way into child's pose when you're ready. Take the knees out nice and wide. Settle the hips back to your heels. And as you let your forehead reach towards the mat, maybe it touches. Wherever you're at, I want you to soften all the way to the third eye. So take a full big breath in. And on your exhale, just let the weight go. Let your body relax. And then just start to find the flow of your breath. So as you observe your inhales and exhales, that's simple. Not being in a rush to move anywhere, to do anything other than just be the observer of breath right now. Noticing your breath has a pause at the top and also has a pause and empty sensation at the bottom. Being in those pauses as long as you need to. Letting go of whatever again you need to set down. You might have to do that throughout your practice. Breath by breath, moment by moment. Just being committed to that's part of your work. Moving deeper into your Ujjayi breath. So maybe crawl the fingertips up towards the top of the mat, just finding some more space and length in that side body. And then wherever you're at, exhale, empty your breath. Take a full big breath in through your nose. Maybe the biggest, deepest breath you've taken all morning. And again, be in that pause. And then clear the breath out. So open it up and just push it all the way out. Empty out all the way through the diaphragm. And a couple more rounds. So big full breath all the way up and in. And then one more time to clear out the breath. So open the mouth, press it all the way out. Get rid of some of that stillness. And then start to build that fresh energy internally. Full big breaths in through your nose. Holding up space, and then keep the lips sealed. Press the breath out through the nose. Couple more rounds of that same breath, just to get, again, be the observer, getting familiar with the breath. That is your true guide for practice. So again, my words can give you suggestions, can give you cues. Let the breath tell you how and when to move your body. When you need breaks, it's going to help you transition throughout the practice. It's also going to be that little point to check into. Recreating this breath at any point in time, you start to kind of fade away from that breath. Nice and gently pull yourself up onto your hands and knees, tabletop. And as you bring the hands nice and lengthened, or flat to the mat, so the fingers out nice and wide, so you can ground into the entire of the palm of your hand. Hold the crown of your head towards the front mirror or the top of the mat. Pull the tailbone towards the back. Now just squeeze everything in between. Gaze in between the hands. Take a full big breath in. And on your exhale, stay true to the breath. Chin to your chest. Push down to the mat. Round up the shoulders. Into the belly. Draw it in. Push the ground away. Tuck the chin. And take a big full breath in. Lift the chest. Lift the gaze. Soften your elbows. Squeeze back to the shoulders. And then a couple more rounds through your breath. Just so exhale it all the way out. Push down into your mat. Pull the belly button up. And then imagine yourself taking that inhale. Pull the belly button down. And then take the chin, take the tailbone, and reach up. And so we're just kind of balancing out the body. So exhale it all the way up. Push out, round up through the spine. And then we take that inhale. We draw that curve all the way back down to the mat. Reach up the chin apart. And then a couple more rounds of your own breath. Maybe some rolls in the neck. Maybe taking the tops of the hands to the mat, opening up into the front of the arms. And as much time as you need to, make your way back into that neutral spine. Opening up into the shoulders. So take your right hand, take a big breath in, reach the right arm up. Spread the fingers out wide, create length on the side body. And then thread the needle. So take your right hand, thread it all the way through. Maybe bring that right shoulder, the right ear down to the mat. Left arm can stay nice and long. Take your right hand, reach back to that left shoulder blade. So you can just feel the back of your shoulder and then push the elbow, the forearm, that back of the arm down into the mat. So you're going to feel the right back of your shoulder open. And then gently come all the way back onto the hands and knees. Same thing, set up nice and strong. So with that solid base, inhale with the left arm. So you're actually pushing away from that right side as well. And then thread the needle all the way through. Again, bring the head down if you can. Keep that right arm nice and long. And then take that left hand, reach for the back of that right scapula. Push the elbow down. And you should feel the opening sensation on that left shoulder. And then nice and gently, take your time, make your way back onto your hands and knees. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Curl the toes under, lift all the way up to downward facing dog. So hips lift, push the ground away, shake the head yes, shake it no. Start to pedal the feet back and forth, left and right. So again, be that observer again of your body. The sensations, how you feel, the engagement. And then find some stillness when you're ready. Take a gaze at those fingers real quick. Turn your index finger toward 12 o'clock. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. And then take those elbow creases, rotate them internally. And then let the head fall nice and heavy. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Take a gaze at those toes. And if you feel yourself lifting the heels up to try to find that length, see if you can just barely soften your knees and push more length in the tailbone. Take a full big breath in. Full big deep breath out, just being grounded in your down dog. Take a full big breath in, come high up onto your toes. Keep your hips lifted, keep pushing the ground away. And then on your exhale, bend the knees, bring your belly towards your thighs. So again, just opening the back of those shoulders still. Push the hips all the way up. Let the heels fall heavy. Walk the hands back to the feet, ragdoll. Soften into the knees, maybe let the upper body hang and rotate opposite elbows. And if you feel yourself belly off the thighs and you're really lengthening into the back of the legs, you're trying to lock them out, bring your belly back down towards your thighs and bend the knees if you need to. On that next exhale, let the hands hang nice and heavy. Rounding up one vertebrae at a time, as slow as you can to round into the feet. One vertebrae at a time as the head comes all the way up on top of the shoulders. Take a big breath in, sweep the arms all the way up. Let the right hand take a hold of the left. Take a big breath in, reach up. And then press the hips over to the left, let the fingers reach to the right. And then take that right foot, push away from that right side of the mat. And then squeeze back to center. Switch them out. Take a big breath in, reach up. Hips to the right. And again, take that left foot, push away from the left side. Come all the way back up to center. Exhale, fold, soften all the way down. Press the hips back, lead to your heart. Halfway lift, inhale, roll your shoulder blades back. Exhale, fold, place the hands down, walk all the way back out to high plank. Fingers are nice and wide again. So always take the time, especially if you just set the hands down, to spread the fingers out wide. The index fingers forward, even squeezing into the mat. And if you feel this sinking into your lower spine, so you feel yourself sagging, drop the knees down directly below you. Walk the mat, find some length in the body. Take a nice big deep breath in, and then on your exhale, slow squeeze down. Keep your elbows in nice and tight. Baby cobra, so all the way down, tops of the feet, scoop the heart forward. And then curl the toes under, let the hips up nice and high, downward facing dog. Shake the head, yes. Shake it now. Warming up that spine a little bit more. Inhale onto the toes. Bend the knees, walk, step, move the feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold, soften down. Press the feet, big breath in, root to rise. So lead with your heart. Take the hands all the way up, bring the palms to touch, gentle back bend, hips forward, heart forward. Keep holding up into those thighs, reach your hip points towards the top of your mat. Use the core to rise, exhale and fold, so push the hips back, soften the knees, bend into your heart. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, place the hands down, step back, knee behind plank again. Option to bring those knees down, firing up into those triceps and the core with those chaturanga push-ups. Take a full big deep breath in. Slow squeeze down chaturanga. 3, 2, 1. Push back up high plank. So slow squeeze down. 3, 2, 1. Push back up high plank. Slow squeeze down. 3, 2, 1. High plank. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, high plank. Last one. 3, 2, 1, high plank. Pull up, down dog. Shake the head, yes, again, shake it now. Take some pedals, some motion in the feet. Let the shoulders roll back down your spine. Inhale the right toes up nice and high. Just point into the toe and see if you can create as much length from the very tips of your fingertips all the way to your toes. Big circles of your ankle. And then on your exhale, bend the knee open to the hip. Take your heel and pull it down towards that glute. Push the left toe bounce down, come high up onto those left toes. Take the toes up nice and high, pull the knee into the nose. And then notice if you drop that left heel, keep pushing it up, push the ground away. See if you can actually draw the nose in towards the knee a little bit more. Take the toes up nice and high. Take a big step up to that right hand. Low lunge. Bring that knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms up nice and high. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. I know we're just in that low lunge. We're on the knee. Keep pushing into that right foot. So keep everything activated. Take a big deep breath in, and on your exhale, press the hips a little bit more forward. So just reach into those hips a little bit more. Bring your hands to the heart center. Take a nice big deep breath in, twist over to the right side, elbow to the knee. So we let go of those legs, we let go of the left front of that hip a little bit more. So see if you can actually get into that twist. Pull into the core, lengthen through the crown of your head. Curl the back toe under if it's not already, and then lift the knee up off the mat. So just lift the kneecap. Keep squeezing. Pull up into your inner thighs, push down into that right leg. Pull the body back up to center. Squeeze those inner thighs. Inhale the arms up nice and high. Exhale, warrior two, open up nice and big, back foot parallel to the mat. Give yourself that space to set up, so turn the back foot parallel. Let that entire left thigh open parallel. And then take your front knee. Likes to turn in, hold it, lengthen your toes. Stay nice and low into those thighs. Take the front palm up, lengthen, draw back to reverse. So even if you're just reaching up for that sending ground down from the right foot. Come all the way back to warrior two. Circle down, knee back and high plank. Step the foot back. Body's nice and engaged. Option to do those tricep push-ups from the knees, and we're going to do them a little bit different. We're going to take a slow squeeze down, and as slow as we squeeze down, we're going to slow press back up. So big breath in, slow squeeze down, 3, 2, 1, press back up, 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 more, slow squeeze, 3, 2, 1, press back up, 1, 2, 3. You've got one last one, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, down dog. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Inhale the left toes up nice and high. Big circles in those toe mounts. Keep reaching through those toes to lengthen the leg. On your exhale, bend the knee, open into those hips. Push the right toes down, pop the right heel up off the mat. Take the left toes up nice and high, pull the left knee into the nose. Keep high onto those heels, or those toe mounts. Inhale the toes up nice and high, big step to the left hand, low lunge. So bring the knee down, inhale, arms up. Again, just roll your shoulder blades down and back, spark into your fingers, so stretch out that webbing in between the fingers. And then take a big breath in. On your exhale, press forward into the hips. So take your hip points and then reach them forward. Let those shoulders roll back if you need to, so take it for a gentle back bend. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a big breath in, twist over to the left side, elbow to the knee. So we're not up in the front of that thigh first, or the front of that hip first. So get into that twist. Take a big breath in, reach the heart out, and then twist to the midline. Curl the back toe under, and then when you're ready, take time, push the feet down, lift the knee up. Use your inner thighs, use the core. Pull the body back up to center. Take your time. Inhale, arms up nice and high. Exhale, open up warrior two. So big exhale to open. Open up those hips. So if you check the front knee first, then come back to take the tailbone, top the hips under. Round into the feet. Turn the front palm out, inhale, lengthen. Draw back to reverse. Stay nice and low into that left thigh. Even if you're just reaching for the ceiling. Back to warrior two. Meet in high plank. Arms engaged, core drawn in, feet hip distance apart. So a lot of times we bring them nice and tight to the back of the mat. Notice the difference. You got a little bit more stability here. Keep the feet out nice and wide. Take the heels over to the right. Inhale the left arm up nice and wide. Bring the left hand down. Chaturanga push-up. Push back up to high plank. Heels to the left. Inhale the right arm nice and high. Take your time, hands come down. Chaturanga push-up. Back up. Heels to the right. Left arm nice and high. Left hand down. Chaturanga push-up, you've got this. Heels to the left, right arm high. Last side plank. Back to high plank. Chaturanga push-up. Down dog. Shake the head, yes. Shake it down. Inhale to the toes. Bend the knees. Walk step, move the feet to the top of the mat. Ragdoll. Soften into the knees. Take opposite elbows. Give those shoulders a break. Relax the head and let it hang nice and heavy. Rounding the feet down to the mat, let the arms hang nice and heavy. One vertebrae at a time, come all the way up to standing. Inhale the arms all the way up. Turn the palms forward. Ground into the feet, take a big breath in, reach up. Catch the arms and you let the gaze fall back. Press the hips forward. Even if it doesn't feel like you're moving a lot, think about the thighs that you're reaching towards the top of the mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold, so soft the knees, press the hips back, protecting against that lower spine. First forward fold, keep the feet hip distance apart, then give it a little bit farther. Keys, fingers, and thumbs grab the big toes. Roll the shoulder blades back, take a big breath in, elbows come out nice and wide. Push the feet down, ground into the feet, pull up into the top of those thigh bones. So you keep those legs nice and strong by keeping them active by pushing down. And then you're actively pulling the biceps away from the ears. Nice and gently bring the hands to the mat. Toe heel the feet back in. Shift all the way over to the left foot. Pick up the right leg. Swing it back behind the left. Take a big breath in. Reach the heart up. And then exhale, fold. Soften the knees. And you want to keep soft in those knees so you can get up into those hip flexors. IT bands. And then nice and gently bring the right foot back. Swing the left one around. Take your inhale. And then exhale, soften. And sometimes you've actually got to release some of those body parts to actually feel that little bit of extra sensation. Nice and gently bring the left foot back. One vertebrae at a time, round up. So nice and slow. Bend upside down for a bit. Coming into just mountain pose. Spread the fingers out nice and wide. Hold your shoulder blades down and back. Pull the ribs in. Push the feet down. Inhale the arms up nice and high over the head. Eagle wrap arms to the right, so cross the elbows. Maybe the palms come all the way back together to touch. Maybe you take a single wrap. Maybe you just take opposite shoulders. Shrug your shoulder blades back, so find some more length in your spine. Take a nice big deep breath in, sit nice and low into that imaginary chair. And then pressing your left foot down, pick up the right, wrap on top of the left, eagle wrap legs. So don't necessarily worry if it's a single or double, what you got going on with that standing leg. Pull the ribs in, push the feet down, pull into the body. Good. Good, inhale to rise. Stand up nice and tall. Shake it out if you need to. So we're doing left side. Big breath in. Left arm underneath the right. Cross the elbows. Maybe you come all the way to the shoulders, or take the palms all the way back in. Take your inhale, sit low. Push the right foot down. Pick up the left to wrap. So some days when you can't get that grip, just taking the back of the shoulder blades. So you're giving yourself that big, tight squeeze. Still creating that body compression. Maybe see if you can reach on to opposite shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, rise up, reach up nice and tall. Exhale, fold, soften all the way down. Press the hips out, heart forward. And again, one vertebrae at a time, come all the way back up. Inhale, arms up, extend a mountain pose. Right arm underneath the left. So again, cross the elbows. Maybe the palms touch, or just take opposite shoulders. Perfect. Take a deep breath in, sit nice and low into your chair. So right now, just push your left foot down, pick up your right ankle, see if you can place it on top of that left knee. So we're in that figure four. Notice your right toes. So you can actually spread the toes out and see if that gives you a little bit of body engagement. Option to stay right here, just working on strength and balance, kind of figuring it out today. Or take a big deep breath in, sit a little bit lower. Keep pushing the hips back. Maybe find that edge. Sit a little bit lower. Option to stay right here, take a big deep breath in. We're going to twist over to the left side. Bring the elbows to the inside sole of the feet. And then push the standing leg down, bring the body back up. Inhale, rise up nice and tall. Shake it out. Good job, you guys. Left arm underneath the right. And maybe you just take those shoulders. Take your inhale, exhale to sit low, so we're using the breath. Push the right leg down, pick up the left ankle, put it on top of the right knee. So I'm not just letting that foot kind of hang out. I'm actually pulling the toes up, spreading the toes out. You're keeping that leg active. So maybe we're working on balance today. Keeping that standing leg nice and strong. Or if you want a little bit more into that hip flexor, into the IT band, take a big deep breath in, sit a little bit lower. So keep that standing leg engaged. And then challenging the balance if you're ready. Take your inhale, exhale, twist to the right side. Elbows down to the soles of the feet. So I like to take a dristy gaze to the top of the mat. And then try just to breathe and focus that intention right there to that point. Your body will know the way, and then come all the way back up when you're ready. Inhale, rise up, reach up tall. Shake it up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, find that long spine. Exhale, fold, place the hands down, step back to vinyasa flow. Knees back into your downward facing dog. Bring your knees down to the mat, take a short break in child's pose. Maybe grab a sip of water if you need it. You got a couple options. So if that breath and the heartbeat are just kind of racing out of control, after you grab your sip of water, come back in their hero's pose, child's pose, somewhere you can still create that ujjayi breath that we worked on at the beginning of practice. That's that entire guide. When you are ready, taking as much time as you need to, or if you need that longer break, stay here, join us when you are ready. Making sure you have a block available at the top of the mat with you, or something very similar. And then meet back into downward facing dog, hips up, heels down. blades down and back. Again, find that connection into the breath. Hop the right heel up off the mat, push the toe bounce down and just roll out that ankle joint. And then bring the right heel down, switch over to the other side, pop the left heel up, roll to the toes, ankle, then be back into down dog. Exhale, empty the breath. Inhale, flow into high plank. Take it through an entire flow, reset, re-engage. Come back into breath, come back into your practice, meeting back into downward facing dog. Inhale, high up onto the toes. Bend the knees, walk step, move the feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Now all of you have been thinking, where is the chair pose at? Pull into those thighs, so keep pushing into the feet, keep holding back into those hips, keep squeezing up into the posture. Spread the fingers a little bit wider. Roll the shoulder blades down, open up in the chest. Take a big full breath in. Exhale, fold, soften down. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab a hold of your block. Utkatasana, chair pose. So take the block, it's going to be your drishti gaze. So grab a hold of it, place it between the palms of your hands, roll the shoulder blades back so you can actually take your gaze up towards the block. And by gazing through your block, I want you to start to feel the rest of your body. And then see if you can settle back into your feet, find that connection to the breath. Hands to the heart center. And you have to adjust the grip. Press the palms in nice and tight. Take a big deep breath in, twist over to your right side. Elbow to the knee. So keep pushing into the block. Come back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. You've got this. Pull up into those thighs. Come back to center. Exhale, full, place the block down. Shake out those hips. Grab a hold of the block. Take it to the inside of your thighs, just above those kneecaps. So those knees are still accessible to bend down and back and forth. Ground into those feet. Drop those hips. Utkatasana, chair pose. So I want you to squeeze onto that block. As much as you're squeezing onto your block, press down into the feet. Hands to the heart center. Take a big breath in, twist over to your right side. So keep squeezing into the block. Come back to center, twist to the left side. Keep holding into the block. Come back to center. Exhale, fold, release the block out. Shake out those legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, take arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. Press the palms in nice and tight. Ground back into the feet, take a few big deep breaths. Shift all the way over into the left foot. Hold the right knee in line with the hip, knee bend, foot flexed. Bring your right hand to the hip, left hand to the outside of the knee. Keep that entire right leg engaged, and then we're just going to twist open to that right side. So you're actually using your body as that drawer. Option to take that right hand, open it towards the back of the mat. So you're reaching into the fingers, keep holding forward into that front leg. Come all the way back into heart center. Exhale, airplane. So take the entire knee, push it back, heart forward. Take the knee, pull it all the way back in line with the hip. You got this, 2 more. Exhale, press it back, heart forward. Inhale, draw it back in. Take your time, move with the breath. One more time, exhale, press it back. Find that pause. Inhale, bring it back in. Inhale the left arm up. So right when that left arm or left leg gets tired, I want you to reset. Hand to the inside of your ankle notch. If that's not available, take the back. We're actually not going to kick all the way into express dancer's pose. I just want you to kick down into your back hand and then reach up into the fingers. So you're just opening the front side of that body. And then gently place the foot down. Inhale the arms up nice and high. You got this. Exhale, fold to stay true to the breath. Round up one vertebrae at a time. Shift the weight over into the right leg. Inhale the left knee up. So push down to the standing leg, pull up into the knee, keep lifting through your heart. Left hand to the hip, right hand to the outside of that left knee. And then twist open to that left side. You can use your left hand as your counterbalance, spread your fingers wide, pulling back into the shoulder. Come all the way back to center. Take your time. Take your inhale, then exhale, press back to airplane. Use the inhale to bring the knee up. Nice, 2 more to your breath. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, bring it back in. To your breath. Exhale, press it back. Last one. Inhale, bring it back in. Opening the front of that body. Left hand, pick up the inside of that foot. Right down high. So just push the standing leg down, reach up into the fingers, kick down into that left hand. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold, soften all the way down. Halfway lift. Vinyasa flow. Leaning back into your down dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale the right toes up nice and high. Step it through, warrior 2. Back foot down, arms open nice and wide. Hold the shoulder blades back. So a tendency to lean forward. Keep shoulders back with the hips. Hold the front knee straight, press the hips back, reach out for triangles. Find length in the right side body, just bring the right hand down. Squeeze all the way back up to standing. Turn the toes over to the left side. Keep the arms wide. Take a big breath in. Slow squeeze down, fold. Keep the arms wide, keep the shoulder blades pinned back. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Use the breath. Exhale, fold. Find that empty. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold all the way down this time. Yogi's choice of grip. Hands reach the outside of the feet, the inside of the ankles, back of the heels. Center of your stance is perfect for tighter hamstrings. Release the hands all the way down to the center of the stance if they're not already. Walk the fingers all the way up to the right side. Inhale the right arm up nice and high. So take your left hand, push away from that, reach the heart through. And then take your left elbow if it's available and start to reach it down towards the mat. Just keeping the length of that spine still. And then bring the right hand down, walk it all the way over to the left side. Ground the right hand down, inhale the left arm up. And then keep pushing out of the mat. you back to center. Take the arms out nice and wide. Squeeze the inner thighs, go all the way up to standing. Warrior two to the back side. Inhale, forward, high lunge. Bring the right arm forward, high to the toes. Hands to heart center. Take a big deep breath in, step to the top of the mat, stand nice and tall, extend mount pose. Get arms all the way up. Exhale to fold, soften down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, vinyasa flow. Inhale the left toes up. Step to the left hand, warrior two. Back foot parallel to the mat. Hold the front knee straight, press the hips back, lengthen out for triangle. Squeeze all the way back up to standing. Turn the toes to the left. Interlace the hands behind the back. Take a big breath in, exhale, fold. Let the hands fall heavy. Pull up into the inner thighs. Keep holding back with the shoulders into those wrists and bring the body all the way back up to standing. Warrior two to the front. High lunge, left arm comes forward, high to the toes. Hands to heart center. Take a big breath in, take a big step to the top of the mat. Extended mount pose, stand all the way up, gentle back with heart forward, hips forward. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift, full vinyasa flow. Full big breath in. Big breath out. Step the right foot to the center of your stance. Keep the left hand grounded, bring it back to the ankle notch. Right arm nice and high, revolve triangle. Revolved half moon, so reach the heart forward, peel the left toes back. Nice and gently fold to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold Malasana. So take the toes out to 10 and 2, take them out wide. Drop into those hips. Hands down, feet back, option for a flow, or just meet back into downward facing dog. Step the left foot to the center of the stance. Bring the right hand to the inside of the ankle notch, inhale the left arm high. Keep those hips pulled back, keep the heart forward. Revolved half moon, so press the left foot down. Reach the heart forward, peel the right toes up. Full big breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Second set of Malasana or crow poses in your practice, adding crow pose in. Keep pushing down into the mat as much as you're pulling up into those hips. gently walk the hands to the top of the mat, step the feet back, vinyasa flow, you guys. Meet back into down dog. Big deep breaths in, big deep breaths out. We have just a little bit of extra forward before we start to slow it all the way down. So bring the body back into high plank. Feet hip distance apart, pin the belly, draws up and in. And you can always bring those knees to the mat. It's almost like the same thing. You can make those little modifications, adjustments. Hover your right toes up. So make sure that leg's nice and long. Take a full big breath in. Pull the right knee to the right elbow. And then push it back out. Pull the right knee to the left elbow. And then back out. Right, out, left, out. Right, left, right, left. Got one more. Right, left. Bring the knees down. Take a break real quick if you need to. Okay, don't rest too long. You'll want to stop. You got this. Back into high plank. Don't give up on yourself yet. Hover the left toes up. Take a big breath in. Left knee, left elbow. Out. Right elbow. Out. Left. Out. Right. Out. Left. To your pace if you need to. You got one more set. Left. Right. Bring the knees down. Short break if you need it. Those wrists are hurting, roll the wrist out. We've got one more little addition into those. So when you're ready, back into high plank. Let's come all the way up into down dog so that those hips up. Inhale the right toes up nice and high. So pull the right knee to the right elbow. Take the right knee, switch it across the thigh to the left elbow. And then tick-tock it back and forth. Just keep going back and forth to your breath. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to down dog. You've got last side. Inhale the left toes up. Left knee to left elbow. Pull it in. And then tick-tock it back and forth. Nice control. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to down dog. Right-sided pigeon, bring the right knee in, settle into those hips. Bring the forearms down, maybe all the way to the block, roll out those wrists. Switch over to the other side. So no matter how you would like to go there, if you'd like to add an optional flow, or just simply switch the legs out. Slowly press yourself up. Drop some weight to the left hip. Swing the right leg all the way around. Moving into double pigeons, so stack the shins. And if the shins don't stack, take your right foot, just cross it in front. Take a big breath in, reach all the way up. Keep the length as you can, and then reach out, fold where the sit bones, the spine say stop. Surrender your hands down and relax. Nice and gently press yourself up. Don't switch them out yet. Take your arms all the way up. Take your right hand, ground to the mat, reach all the way over to that left hand. And then think about just taking your left shoulder, pulling it back, and take the gaze up. And then cartwheel over to the other side. Again, same thing. Take your chin, reach it up towards the ceiling. It helps take that shoulder back. Keep the chest open. And then come back to center, switch the legs out now. So right leg on bottom, left leg on top, or just the right leg in front, or the left leg in front. Big breath in, reach all the way up out of those hips, and then lengthen out of the waist to fold. Wherever the spine says stop, surrender to where you need to. You're gonna find some sort of relaxation in the body, so try not to hold the weight of your body. Slowly rise up. Inhale, arms up nice and high. This time, twist open to the right side, so pull the arms up. So you can ground into the fingers, keep the spine tall. Take the gaze towards the back shoulder. Inhale, the arms up nice and high. Twist open to the left side. Same thing, you can use that knee if you need to, and just help lengthen up through the spine to find that twist. Slowly back to center. Take the legs straight out in front of you. Sit bones in, inhale, arms all the way up again. Create that length, and then reach all the way out to fold. Wherever you find a grip, even if it's way up by these calves, take a big deep breath in. Use your bicep strength, reach the heart forward. Push his sit bones back. Slowly coming up, deciding where you would like to be for your final inversion. So you can make your way all the way onto your back, just the legs at the wall. You can have supported shoulder stand. If there's a headstand or a handstand or anything else you would like to add into your practice, now is the perfect time to take it. Any plow pose or deaf man's pose or any other expressions that you would like to take. And as we start to round all the way down, grab a hold of your right knee as it passes. Bring the left foot all the way down to the mat. Pull the knee up and into the shoulder, give it that tight squeeze. And then relax your grip, take it across your body, supine twist. Right arm out, gaze to your right. And with every exhale, let's just relax. Let the body get heavy. Okay, maybe there's a new body sensation on the other side of relaxing. left leg, send the right leg out long. Pull it away from the body, squeeze it up towards the shoulder. And then supine twist, taking the grip all the way across the body. Left arm out, so again, relax your body. Soften the hips. Let the legs get heavy, let the arms get heavy. Bringing everything back into center when you're ready. Pull the knees in. Give yourself that big, tight squeeze. So this is that last opportunity to kind of bring out your body internally. You're taking all those internal organs and you're kind of rinsing them out. Allowing for that space, for that fresh oxygenated blood to start refilling the organs back up. Take as much time as you need to take any last movement. And then moving into that very final Shavasana when you're ready. Letting yourself get heavy from the very top of your head, all the way down to the bottom of your toes. Acknowledging yourself for your work. For letting every day be a brand new day. For new opportunities, new experiences. Challenging yourself to stay here for at least 5 to 8 more breaths. Letting yourself just kind of be in the space you're in. Be present. Fully attentive to just you. Acknowledging this feeling that you've created for yourself. Take it with you as you pick up off the mat. Have a beautiful rest of your day.